Hey guys, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to talk about the difference between a makeup done for the camera, for photo shootings, for videos, and for real life. This side is more for real life. This one is done mainly for the camera. So take a seat and let's go. This side for daily looks, this side is more for photo shootings and for videos. Skin preparation. It's not matter. It's required and it's not matter whether you're gonna do something brighter or whether you're gonna do something for daily looks. It's not matter, your skin must be prepared. Normally, I like wearing some glowing primers and I do prefer applying them right here. If you have more dry prone skin, you can apply them all over your face. And as well, I like applying some blurring primers right here over my T-zone. Doing it and applying the same products on both sides. Starting from the T-zone, applying a little bit less is more. And as well, I'm applying this product near my under eye area. And such blurring products, they help with lines a little bit. As a blurring primer, I use the product from Belarus, Luxe Visage, and as a dewy primer, I'm gonna use a dewy primer from Kiko Milana, and it's a kind of a foundation, but it doesn't really have high coverage, so I use this product as a dewy primer. And as an option, you can mix. Yes, you always can mix products or you can use only one. Today I'm gonna mix these two guys together, mixing and applying in my beloved areas right here. As I have normal skin, actually I can apply a little bit more, but if you have oily prone skin, I suggest applying right here, so where we apply a highlighter normally. Foundation time, and here we may have some differences. If you're a person who prefers wearing something with low coverage and if you have normal, perfect, I would say perfect skin, no issues. You can wear your beloved skin tint for photo shooting. But if you have some skin issues, some sunspots, I suggest wearing something with higher coverage, or as an option, you can combine and cover your issues using concealers. But still, I do prefer wearing something with a bit higher coverage because you have to use less concealers, you have to use less products actually. And today I'm gonna wear different products. On this side, I'm gonna use a mix of these two guys, Kiko Milana BB Cream and my beloved foundation from YSL. It's called Touche Éclat, and this beauty is slightly dewy. It's not required wearing everything fully matte for photo shooting. It's not required, but it's required having this area slightly matte. But what you're gonna have right here, it's not that matter, and it looks great when this area is alive, I would say, because when the face is fully matte, it looks a little bit strange, even on camera. Let's be honest. And on this side, I'm gonna use this product from Rare Beauty. I think that I'm not gonna have exactly the same shade, but okay. Anyway, I just wanna show you the difference. I have this product in shade 22W, and it's more like a skin tint, I would say, and coverage is not really the greatest, but for some daily looks, this product is okay. The only thing that, if I'm not mistaken, it contains alcohol, and if you have more dry prone skin, it may not work in your case. So applying this product on this side. If needed, it might be a little bit layered. And that's enough actually for real life. I'm gonna keep this side as it is, at least for now. And these issues I will cover with a concealer just a little bit, because I don't really like spending lots of time for covering some small issues for real life. It's just waste of time actually, and it's not bad having at least something on skin. So mixing these two guys together, and look, on this side I have a bit higher coverage. Not a perfect shade match. This side is a little bit warmer, but honestly it's almost invisible. Moving to concealers, and here I'm gonna have different products and I'm gonna use different amount of products. Talking about this area, here I have purpleness and I will fix it on both sides. And for fixing it, where is the second one? I'm gonna mix these two concealers because I need something peach. I can't really use just simply the pink shade because in this case, my purpleness wouldn't disappear. This shade works perfectly with green, but with purple, orange works actually way better. And in my case, ideally I should mix these two shades. And I'm doing it, grabbing a little bit of pink, grabbing a little bit of orange, mixing these two together and applying right here where I have an issue and blending this product. If needed, it might be layered, but same thing as usual, less is more. Better to take a product with higher coverage instead of applying more. Let's cover some problems. I'm gonna use a product from the same shade 1 and it's not a perfect match. It's a little bit lighter, but that's okay. I will show you how to fix it. And applying this product a little bit over my problems right here, a little bit right here, but not a lot. No need to use a lot right here. On this side I have this area and here I can apply a little bit more because skin should look kind of more perfect here. Let this product set, and in the meanwhile I'm gonna apply concealers in the under eye area. On this side I'm gonna use a product with less coverage and it's slightly dewy and I don't really need to use a lot. Grabbing a little bit on my brush and starting from this area, what's left on my brush, moving closer to the lines and blending this product. I like wearing dewy concealers in the under eye area because by doing this your small lines, they appear less visible. This product has low coverage, so I just simply applying a little bit. If you feel like you applied a lot, grab a sponge and take off extra. And that's it. No need to use more on this side at least. Back to this beauty and I can blend the edges even using my finger right here. But look, still this area looks a little bit lighter. So back to my foundation and I'm applying my foundation a little bit over for fixing the shade. Same thing here. It's not that visible, but just in case you wonder, pressing it over, back to this area and back to concealers. I prefer for videos and for photo shooting applying a little bit more and applying more high coverage concealers. I'm gonna use a mix of these two guys. This concealer is full coverage, this one is low coverage, but it's slightly dewy and I've applied it right here and I wanna use a mix. My main concealer is gonna be the Cyan and I'm adding a little bit of this one. It's from Luxusage, from Belarus. And again, mixing these two guys together and same thing. I'm starting right here. Look, definitely more coverage here. And this shade is a little bit lighter than my foundation. Moving, blending. Less product here, because if you apply a lot, everything would crease, and even for photo shooting it's not required, because still you're gonna wear this makeup. If needed, blending the edges. Moreover, I'm adding this product right here because it's lighter, and I'm adding a little bit of a highlight, I would say, as well adding right here, and here, hiding the shadows. For real life, of course you can do it as well, but it takes a little bit more time. Blending. Take a look. Can't tell you that currently these two sides, they look kind of really differently. Not really, but yeah, we do already have some difference. This area doesn't look that, I would say, light and that covered as here, and this area as well. So here I have less coverage, and in future it's going to be more visible. Cream products, and I'm going to use the same products on both sides, but here I'm going to apply less, here I'm going to apply more, and moreover on this side I will apply powder based products as well. We'll explain you why later on. As a bronzer today I'm going to use this beauty from Elf in shade, I think it's called Fair Light. I love it, like this bronzer, I think that it's nice and it's quite pigmented. Of course, applying everything with a brush, starting from this area and applying and blending, doing exactly the same thing on both sides. If needed, you can apply this product on this side as well over your nose, but honestly I don't really like doing it because it looks great only on camera and when you look forward. If you turn like this, all these lines, they are visible, and that's why I don't really like doing it as well for camera, especially if a person has to turn. It doesn't look that clean, I would say. As well, applying this product right here, and actually on this side I can apply a contour as well, and I will do it, grabbing a little bit more and layering this product as well. And as well, applying this product on this side, but applying a little bit less. Adding a bit of a cream contour from Glam Shop, it's called Cream Contour. And taking off extra and adding a bit right here. Honestly, in my case, I don't really need it because this line is visible as it is. And a little bit right here. Of course, I'm gonna blend it. And a bit more here. If needed, you can add right here and right here, but just a little bit. No need to use a lot. No need to draw tons of thin. And now blending. No harsh lines. Still, even if you add these lines, blend them and blend products together, because otherwise it looks a little bit strange. Move into the blush, and I'm gonna use a mix of these two products, Mora in shade 10 and L'Oreal in shade 630. And for real life, when you do a mix, and if you use a mix of these two products, or for instance just simply this one, you don't really have to, and actually no need to apply a highlighter, because this product is dewy. So yeah guys, mixing these two guys together, and same thing on this side, I'm gonna use more, on this side I'm gonna use less. Starting from this side and applying this product over right here. As you can see, this mix is quite pigmented, and that's great. Blending the edges, don't forget to blend the edges, it's required. If needed, you can layer and applying on this side as well, but applying a little bit less and blending if needed. And if you like wearing blushes, of course you can layer a little bit. Blending the edges right here. As a highlighter today, I'm gonna use this product from Trended Up in shade 110. For this side, it's gonna be just simply a base. For this side, it's gonna be just a base highlighter. Grabbing a little bit, and of course, I'm gonna apply with a brush. If you want to, you can apply using your fingers. It's up to you. Applying right here. What's left, applying here. I never apply a highlighter on my nose because it's quite long. So if I apply the highlighter right here, it looks longer. So I don't really like doing it. If you have a small one, yes, you can emphasize it. I can't. I can't. And applying a little bit right here. And for this side, I'm more or less done. Applying a powder over here, and face is done. Here, face is not done yet. And we are moving to a powder, and here we are gonna have a difference, because on this side you can't use any HD powders, because otherwise, and especially if you're gonna use such powders for baking, this side it would look horrible and you're gonna have flashbacks. So you can't use HD powders on this side for photo shootings, especially if a photographer is gonna use flashes. Immediately, no. But on this side, I can do it. An HD powder for real life, it looks great. And actually, I do prefer wearing something else for the under eye area, and I'm gonna use this powder from Eveline, and I can use it on both sides, actually. And you need something thinner for under eye area, because if you apply a lot right here, your lines are gonna be emphasized. And on camera, on photos, it might be visible as well, so be careful and don't apply a lot. Even knowing that for photo shootings, for videos, we need more, it doesn't mean that you have to use more product. It means that you should use products with higher coverage, and they must be more pigmented. But you shouldn't use a lot, because otherwise your skin in real life would look horrible. And I do prefer doing makeups that, might be wearable. Even if a makeup is bright, I want to have it wearable. I want to be sure that nothing is emphasized. I want to be sure that nothing would crease. And for doing this, you don't need a lot. You just simply should use different products. Grabbing a small brush, grabbing this product, taking off extra just in case, making sure that I don't have any creases right here, and looking up and applying this product near the lines. Same thing for this side. Switching the powder, gonna use an HD1 on this side, grabbing it on a brush, a cap, spreading this product, taking off extra, and pressing this product into skin. If you prefer something more modifying, of course, in this area, you can apply a little bit kind of more, pressing it. But no need to do baking, actually, for real life, because otherwise, again, in real life, it would look too much. On this side, we are done with face makeup. Fully done. On this side, oh, no. Moving to the powder, and on this side, I'm gonna use something more mattifying, first of all. Second thing, I'm gonna use a powder that might be used for baking. And applying it. And I'm gonna use the same technique. Grabbing this product on a brush, taking off extra, and again, I'm pressing this product into skin, and here I can apply a little bit more. And this side is gonna look more powdery because of the product itself, and because I'm applying a little bit more right here, changing the side, doing exactly the same thing. If you want to, you can do baking. I don't like. But if you kind of press this product into skin, you kind of actually imitate the baking at some point. Grabbing a little bit more carefully near the lines. I don't apply a lot right here. I've applied another powder in this area and I don't need more. And look, this side looks more powdery and more mattified. Brows, and I'm gonna do the same thing on both sides. If you want to, you can apply a little bit more right here. But honestly, I don't really like when brows are way too dark. It looks strange in some cases. I prefer having something a little bit lighter. I'm gonna use glue from NYX and gonna use pencil from Really Shade 2. Actually, it's a little bit dark for me. But I just want to finish it. I'm gonna do it in the background. Well, actually on this side I used a little bit more product. On this side I used a little bit less. Eye makeup. Here everything depends. But for photo shootings, I suggest, first of all, wearing false lashes. Second thing, doing the look brighter. If you prefer wearing something bright for daily looks, do whatever you want, of course. But normally people prefer wearing something simple and lighter for daily looks. And here we are gonna have a difference, at least a little bit. As I have hooded eyes, I always apply something before applying eyeshadows. And today I'm gonna use a liquid eyeshadows in shade 3 from Beauty Bay. Oh, not a Beauty Bay, it's called Beauty Drugs. And if you prefer wearing eyeshadow primers, go ahead. I do prefer wearing liquid eyeshadows because I trust them more. And I'm applying this product all over my lid, actually on both sides. Here even I'm gonna use a bit more, and I'm gonna use another shade as well. Here I'm gonna use a little bit less, right here and right here. So on this side I'm using this product as a base, it's an eyeshadow base plus a bit of extra shade. On this side I'm gonna use again more, and I'm gonna layer more. For this side it's enough. For this side, let's go. I'm gonna start from, I think that I'm out of this product almost. Okay, fine, still have a little bit. Okay, starting from the outer corner mainly, right here, and yes, immediately applying more, applying this product in the crease and blending it. And here I'm gonna have even a little bit different shape, something more lifted. Rely on my lower lid and making my eye bigger by applying products in all directions and by blending it. Look, immediately this side is brighter. If needed, might be layered, but I'm gonna just simply apply more eyeshadows over. Moreover, I'm gonna use a slightly darker shade in the outer corner, so kind of preparing the base. Darker shade, I'm gonna use this one from Luxusa, shade 110, again a product from Belarus, of course. And starting from my small brush, grabbing this product and applying near the lash line right here and in the outer corner, and kind of blending the shade into the previous one, while previous one is not fully dry. If needed, you can apply more. If needed, you can layer more. It's my base and I need this base, not only for preventing creases, but for preventing for making my look brighter. And when we have lots of lightning, if we talk about basic eyeshadows, lightning can go through basic eyeshadows, so that's why you need creamy products under. If you're gonna use just simply a makeup primer, it may not really work the way it should. That's why it's better to use as a base liquid eyeshadows, or as an option pencils. Adding a little bit of a powder, slightly dewy powder right here for preventing some issues while blending, because if you have something wet in this area, your eyeshadows, they can easily stuck. As the main palette today, let's use this beauty from Too Faced. It's limited edition. What do we call it? Ethereal eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. And you know what? Let's finish with this side. And I'm gonna apply right now in the center creamy eyeshadows from Ulag in shade 2. If you don't want to do it, you can skip the shade and you can immediately apply your beloved eyeshadows, but I like applying creamy eyeshadows before applying some toppers, because it gives extra definition and products look, actually they are more long lasting. Blending the edges, of course. I'm gonna use the same cream eyeshadow on this side, but not for now. And in the center, let's apply this topper. Starting from the center, pressing this product over liquid eyeshadows, so nothing, and applying a little bit above the crease. In the inner, adding the lighter shade from the palette, and And if you have more dry brown skin, normal skin, you're more or less done with eyeshadows. If you have more oily brown skin, don't forget to set cream eyeshadows with powdery. So, I mean, you can take a big fluffy brush, grab a light shade and apply it in the crease and in outer corner and blend in. In case of dry brown skin, you can skip this step and actually you're almost done. On this side, everything is going to be a bit more complicated. Starting from the darkest shade from this palette, taking off extra and starting from the outer corner. Applying the shade in the outer corner, what's left, moving to the crease, and as well applying on the lower lid right here. Changing the brush, changing the shade, grabbing this one. I'm gonna use it as a crease shade, taking off extra if required, and adding the shade as a crease shade, and of course blending these two guys together. Grabbing a big fluffy brush, mixing the lightest shade in this one, and blending the edges. And look, immediately our eye looks bigger and brighter. Now in the center, applying cream eyeshadows. Right here. And blending the shade. In the center, applying the semi-topper. Starting from the center. And moving the shade. And of course, what's left, applying over the crease. And in the inner corner, I'm gonna apply the lighter shade from the palette. Here, near the lash line, I'm gonna apply black eyeliner. Pushing the shade between the lashes, and you can apply a little bit right here as well. And on this side, I'm gonna use a brown one. Of course, if you wanna, you can use the black one as well. And your final look would look just brighter. And in the waterline, I'm gonna use a basic liner. Slightly golden lashes. And on this side, I suggest wearing false lashes. Not the kind of the biggest that you have, no, but still beautiful, basic false lashes. On this side, we are just gonna simply use a mascara. And I like applying mascaras like this. And as lashes today, I'm gonna use this one from Catrice. But honestly, I do prefer creating what I want and using single lashes. But today, just for not wasting single lashes, I will add this one from Catrice. They're not bad, but I always feel the bend and I can't handle it. That's why I prefer a single. And a small tip from never put lashes directly to the outer corner, otherwise your eye would look down. And it doesn't look that nicely. Leave a bit of space. Leave it. At least several millimeters. Like this, for instance. Hope they will hold. Hope they will stay with me until the end of this video. Pressing these two guys together. And leaving it for a while. And never forget to apply mascara. And stick kind of your own lashes to false lashes. It's gonna be easier to wear and it would look way better. And don't forget to apply on lower lashes as well. When you apply a mascara on lower lashes, your eye it appears bigger. And if you thought that we are done with face makeup on this side, you're wrong. On this side, we are done and everything looks okay. More or less balanced. Eye makeup is not that bright, face makeup is not that bright, everything looks great. And in real life, everything looks okay. It's enough. It's enough for this side. Lips are left, and talking about the lips, nothing special. You can do whatever you want for this side and for this side. But for this side, it's not enough. First of all, look at my eye makeup. It looks brighter than face makeup. It shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be the case. Everything should be balanced. And we need more here. Second thing, we need more here because of the lighting. Because if I take my camera a little bit out, lighting, all the lighting that I have here, it's gonna kind of eat this face makeup, and face makeup is not gonna be that visible anymore. When my camera stays quite close to me, it's more or less visible. But when I take it a little bit out, colors, they fade. And that's expected at some point. That's why pressed products, guys, pressed products. Of course, if you want to, you can layer cream products, but I suggest combining cream products and pressed products. I'm gonna use this bronzer from Pica Milana, limited edition. I think it's Dolce Diva, shade 2. And layering it. Oh gosh, it smells so great. It smells like chocolate. So layering this product on this side. For real life, it's gonna be a little bit too much, but still you can wear it. But yeah, for real life, your makeup is definitely would be visible, more visible than here. Layering, blending carefully where required. Blend here a little bit right here. Would prefer kind of layering the contour as well, but okay, just take it into account that ideally you should layer it a little bit as well. Applying a little bit right here, a little bit right here, and now it looks way better. Definitely way better. Blush, of course, same thing for the blush. I'm gonna use this beauty from L'Oreal, shade 120. It's satin. I like this blushes, they're so great. Applying more. Mixing these two guys together. Look, more balanced. Just always check how your eye looks with face makeup. They should live together. They shouldn't be separated, because if they look separated, it looks a little bit strange in real life. And on camera, of course, as well. Blending, and as an option, what's left, I'm applying right here, a little bit right here, and apply a little bit here as well. And the highlighter, of course. I'm gonna use this one from Ofra, grabbing it and applying. A little bit too much, but that's okay. And back to blush, mixing these two guys together. Again, if you have a small nose, you can apply it right here. I can't. It's my thing. I can't. Same thing here. I can't apply highlighter right here because I have a bone here. And if I apply a highlighter right here, my bone would appear bigger and more noticeable. No, I don't want to do it. That's why I do prefer applying more highlighter right here. And as a final step, I always like applying slightly satin powders. I'm grabbing the one from Bella. No, it's not. It's called Belly. And big fluffy brush. And I'm mixing all these products together for avoiding these lines. Because quite often when I see and when I check some photos, I can see a line, not blended lines. It looks bad. When you look forward, it looks okay. But sometimes in pictures, again, you move, you leave, and I can definitely see these lines, especially a contour line, a bronzer line, and a blush line. Highlighter is not really that visible, but these three guys, oh my gosh, it looks mixing, and checking out whether we need something more somewhere or not really. Here I have a space. Looks better. And let's quickly do the lips. I'm gonna use these two products, Natasha Denona in shade Natasha, and it's a lip balm from Vivienne Sabo in shade 1. And as an option for this side, I can draw them a bit bigger than usually. And look at it. On this side, I've applied a bit more, especially on the upper lid. On this side, I've applied less. And if you like wearing lip liners like this, I do, you can, of course, do the same thing on this side. Of course, it's up to you. And look at it. One side and the other one. This one looks more kind of brighter, and of course it's more like an evening look at some point, and that's true. This one doesn't look that bright. And of course, if you wanna apply less on this side, it may work as well. As an option, you can do not that bright eye look, you can do something similar to this, but you can just simply use a bit more. You can just simply layer more, and it would look brighter, and for the camera it would be fine. My camera is a little bit away from me, and now let's compare. Makeup for real life, makeup for the camera. And this side looks definitely lighter and not that bright and not that colorful as this one. On this side, we can definitely see the bronzer, the blush, the highlighter, and eye makeup. Everything looks great and everything is visible. And that's why when I do film everything, actually everything, I apply more product for showing you the shades, for showing you everything. And in real life, we don't really need that much. We don't need that much, but yes, makeup that is done for real life doesn't look that nice, that bright for camera. And camera, well, it doesn't see all the shades. Of course, you can adjust. Of course, you can make some shades brighter while adjusting and while editing video. But in general, this side looks definitely not that bright as this one. I did a simple look today, just simply for showing you the difference. Of course, if you want to have something brighter or something more complicated, you can do it. It wasn't my goal for today. And I hope that you got the main idea and you got that you don't really need any specific products. You can use your basic product, but ideally they should be more kind of pigmented, I would say. And don't forget to apply a bit more powder over T-zone right here. I did it in the background, but let me show it to you quickly. So grabbing a bit more powder and applying it right here. Because for the camera, it's crucial having this area fully matte. Otherwise, it looks strange and way too oily. While in real life, it looks too much. In for real life, it's really too much. But for the camera, it's quite crucial. One more small tip. And please, guys, always blend the products. Don't leave these harsh lines, because in real life, even when you go to a photo shooting, you communicate with people, you go outside, and it looks so strange when you have these strange sharp lines. Please blend. Just simply please blend. It's better to layer products than to leave these strange lines. Thank you. Just simply thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know down below what you think about it and what do you want to see next, actually. What do you want to see next and what do you want to discuss? I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that it was useful for you. And if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.